Hi there guys, and welcome again to another Red Gaming Tech gaming news video. Today is the 8th of April and we finally have some more news on the Xbox 720. Now this is just going to be a news video giving you the latest updates on the Xbox next generation console, but my partner in crime, Crimson Rain, will be doing his usual tech analysis of everything revealed later on today, so do keep your eyes peeled for that if you want a more tech heavy analysis of what we have been given. But if you're up for after the latest news, then keep on listening. Now, there was actually supposed to be a Microsoft event where the Xbox 720 was supposedly going to be revealed at the end of this month, on the 24th to be exact, but now that has been changed to May 21st. Now this is due to US reporter Paul Thurrot, who is actually known in technology circles for his Microsoft leaks, so I'm more willing to believe rumours said by him than I would be by, say, Joe Blogs, a random guy on the internet. He has his connections and he's usually pretty good when it comes to this sort of thing. And he's basically said that the new console is said to be quote-unquote expensive and should cost up to $500 US or $300 with a subscription model. And The Verge has actually backed up his claims and is also reporting plans for an Xbox reveal on May 21st, and I'm going to quote them here. Sources familiar with Microsoft's Xbox plans have revealed that the event will be at a small venue with a focus on providing the very first details on the next Xbox, codenamed Durango, and Microsoft plans for Xbox in 2013. So it seems like this is most likely 100% true, although the price might not necessarily be true, but the date for the reveal definitely seems like it's going to be 100% correct. And of course the next Xbox, whatever it ends up being called, it most likely will be called the 720, I would imagine, will be based on Windows 8 and of course use Blu-ray discs. And it's planned for a release this November, but I don't think we're going to be seeing it that early, given that Sony is releasing the PS4 just before Christmas this year, and they have actually got quite a little bit of a lead on Microsoft, as they actually revealed the PS4 quite a while ago now, actually, about a month ago roughly, wasn't it? Something like that. So I don't know if we actually will see it get this planned release, but that's when they're hoping to get it out. So we should be seeing it by the end of this year, at the very latest early next year. They do not want to let Sony get too much of a head start on them in the next generation console war. And here has what they've said. Durango is going to be expensive, $500, $300 with subscription, that kind of thing. Originally they were going to announce this thing on April 24th, now they're going to announce it on May 21st. We know there are events occurring this year where we're going to learn more about Durango. E3 is going to occur. Builds are going to occur in San Francisco in June, when they're going to talk about the developer story, because it's a Windows 8 device. It's going to have the same, or basically the same, developer tools and developer APIs and all that kind of stuff. And he has also kind of corroborated the rumours that have been circulating for a while now about the fact that the next Xbox will most likely require an internet connection, to play games, but expressed surprise over the amount of negativity surrounding it from gamers. And he said this: going back and looking at some of the stuff I got a long time ago, actually says must be connected internet to the internet to use. That's in the notes, that's all I have. But it does say that. For me, everything I've seen has been really positive. It's amazing to me that, based on no information at all, everyone is freaking out. Aside from this online thing, the number one concern I've gotten from people is, what does it look like? Who cares, he asked. So he doesn't seem to understand the points that everyone seems to be making about that always online connection. I really, really hope Microsoft reconsiders about that, to be honest. Just looking through the comments on this particular article, and the comments that we've received on our tech videos and that about the always online DRM for the Xbox 720 heavily suggests that this is going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. Now, of course, some people would still buy the next generation console regardless of whether it's got always online DRM or use block or whatever. You know, that's just how some people are. They prefer certain companies, or perhaps, you know, they just like getting all of the next generation consoles. Some people do like to have their options open, which is fair enough. But I imagine that the people who can only pick one console due to money constraints or what have you are most likely going to be leaning towards the PS4, simply because of this always online DRM and the rumoured used games block that they may be implementing. There has been no confirmation or denial of either of these claims, but the evidence is piling up for the always on DRM, which doesn't really bode well for the 720 in my opinion. Crimson Rain has discussed this heavily in a lot of videos, so I don't want to go into it too much, but my opinion is that I think that going always online will be an absolute disaster, and they're basically handing Sony the win of the next generation console war because they are not going always online DRM. So why would you go with the console that limits you, especially when the 720, if these prices are correct, which of course we don't know for 100%, is $100 more expensive than the PS4. So why would you pay more for less options? That's pretty much what it comes down to in my mind. If I had a choice right now to choose between the 720 and the PS4, I would go the PS4 hands down, no contest. And this is coming from someone who has an Xbox 360 sitting just over there, but no PS3. I bought that because it was cheaper and had the games I wanted on it. And it seems like it's going to be the opposite next time around, and I'm going to be going back to Sony for the next generation consoles, simply because of these reasons. Price, DRM. Two killers. DRM would be enough by itself. If perhaps they didn't have the always online DRM but had a slightly more expensive console, it wouldn't be so bad. But having the price as well, I just don't think this is going to bode well, and I really hope, fingers crossed, that Microsoft sees sense and actually pay attention to the negative feedback, because while some people are still going to buy the 720 regardless of what happens with these DRM issues, a lot of people are going to be turned off and will go to the rivals. And is that really what they want? When if the PS4, if the Xbox 720 specs are to be believed, the PS4 outstrips it in terms of power. So they do not want to be doing this in my view. Anyway, that's me done for this news video. As I said, Crimson Rain will be hitting you later with some tech analysis of this news and giving you his more analytical, technical opinion on everything that's going to be happening with the 720, so do keep your eyes peeled here at Red Gaming Tech for the latest news. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.